Today is World Hypertension Day, and this is a very important day for us to talk about a lot of things that are related to hypertension, especially in the current situation and the comorbidities that are involved. It's become more important than ever before to take care of your health. And yoga is such a simple practice, an ancient practice suited to modern times. And I have seen through my yoga career how simple practices can produce great results in our body. So if you have any of these underlying health conditions, yoga can definitely prevent these from getting worse. And in many, many cases, it can actually reverse these conditions. Many of these conditions are just caused by our lifestyle. Conditions like asthma, like high BP, like cholesterol, like diabetes, and all of them can be controlled by simple changes in our lifestyle and through yoga asana practice. So today we'll be focusing on 4 different lifestyle diseases. These are asthma, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and diabetes. And I'm going to be showing you simple breathing practices and yogasanas that can be very useful. A few things before we start. It's best to do yoga on an empty stomach, and I'll give you the reasoning why. We're working with our organs in the practice of yoga, and when our stomach is full, we're not able to work in our organs in as positive of a way as we would have if our stomach was completely empty. So do remember that yoga is not just working on a physical body, it's working on each and every organ of yours. So the emptier your stomach, the better it is. The more digested your food, the better it is. Right? So if you've eaten something, you can definitely wait for 3 to 4 hours and then you can do this practice. Also keep in mind that morning time is the best time to do yoga, but if you're not able to do yoga in the morning, then it's definitely better to do it at other times in the day than to not do it at all. And the practices that I'm going to be giving you today are so simple that you can even do them in a chair. So whether you're working from home, whether you're in your office, whether you are about to go to sleep or whether you've just woken up in the morning, these exercises are suitable to do for all levels. Right? So we're really sticking to the fundamental yogasanas because do remember that usually the best things in life are the simplest things. And the most beneficial asanas are also usually the simplest of asanas. So let's begin with yoga that can help with asthma. All right, so asthma is um, a respiratory condition that a lot of people struggle with, and especially in modern times with so much pollution, with allergens around, it gets worse and worse and worse till you are bound to inhalers. But with simple yogasana practices combined with breathing, you can actually help this from getting worse, and as I said, in many cases, reverse it. So what you have to do when you are asthmatic or when you're suffering from, some elements of asthma is that you really have to work on your chest cavity because do remember, your lungs are here and most of us are sitting like this all the time. And if you're like this, the lungs have no space to move. So when you open up your chest and you can actually start breathing much better and the capacity of the lungs, the functioning of the lungs improves. So by doing these postures, not only are you helping your lungs in that moment, but you're subconsciously training your body to sit more up and actually be in the correct posture for your lungs to perform their job in a better way. So first practice for asthma is to keep your hands on your knees, and you can do this also in a chair, and to begin to slowly rotate the body in circles. And as you're rotating, you're inhaling. And as you're going down, you're exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And now you can do this in a counterclockwise direction. So you're working with your chest, you're working with your breath, you're combining movement and breath, which is fundamentally what yoga. And you can continue this for even 5 minutes. It is such a soothing practice for the spine, for the breath, and now slowly coming back up. You can take a moment and you can immediately feel the difference. You're sitting up straighter, chest is open wider, and you also feel better. Just the confidence of opening up the chest immediately brings a sense of confidence in the body and the mind. Now for our second practice, bring the hands on the knees. Again, very simple. You can do this even in a chair. You're going to inhale, open up the chest, and as you exhale, you close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, really expand the chest, bring the shoulders back, and move the chin up, and exhale down. Inhale up, and exhale down, slowing down the breath, steadying the breath, and really getting a nice understanding of these practices and what they involve. Continuing this therapeutic and lovely practice. And now slowly exhale and take a rest. And we're going to now do this posture, a very similar action because it's so beneficial on the knees. So this is called the cat and cow pose, Manjari Asana, Bitalasana. And you're going to once again inhale, come up, and exhale, go down, and you'll actually be able to see how much more the body can move when it's on the knees. You can really feel the spine and the chest. And even doing this just 15 times, making sure that you're inhaling as you move up and exhale as you go down, can be such a beautiful and therapeutic practice for all. And now slowly coming back down, taking a moment to breathe. Always taking rest after you do any practice. That's very important. And now moving to our next practice, which is a yogasana called the Matsyasana. The most amazing asana for opening up our chest. You're going to place the hands underneath the body so that the fingers are touching and the elbows are very close together. Get comfortable in this posture first. And then inhale and slowly come up. Bring the elbows together. Really open up the chest. Push the shoulders back. And slowly, 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 you can bring the head down. You can stay here and take deep breaths. Your respiratory system is absolutely wide open. This allows for amazing, beautiful deep breaths. For any reason if this is uncomfortable for you, do remember that you can easily put a pillow underneath the head to make this a little bit more comfortable for you if you have any sort of neck issues. It's trying to stay in the posture for at least 1 minute. And when you're done, you can slowly bring the chin up, chest up, and exhale, come down, making sure that you're and hugging the knees towards the chest and releasing any pressure in the neck so that the neck doesn't get strained at all. Let's slowly roll side to side, releasing the pressure and then moving over to the right side and gently coming up into a seated posture. And this in itself completes an entire sequence. If you do this daily, every single day, I promise you that your conditions will get much better. And if you can, then even doing the same sequence 2 or 3 times a day, and you'll see that the benefits also multiply. Thank you. And now moving on to yogasanas for helping to manage high blood pressure. One of the biggest reasons of high BP is stress. And while a lot of stress is because of mental reasons, physical reasons, the chemical reactions in our body lead to significant physical damage in all parts of our body, not just our mind, but also our endocrine system, our respiratory system, and our nervous system. So we need to learn how to manage this. It's difficult to cut out all stressors in life. That's not the most practical approach. But to figure out how to face these stressors is what yoga can help with. Yoga can give you tools to help manage your stress levels. So when your stress levels do go high, you know that there's a place that you can come back to help bring your breathing back, to bring your mind back into a place of sthirta or calmness. So this is what we're going to be trying to achieve today. If you lead a high stress life, that could be because of the workplace, it could be because of your home environment, it could be because of a number of things. Do know that yoga can help. Let's begin with something as basic as slowing down your breath. When you slow down your breath, the body moves from the sympathetic nervous system to the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the rest and relaxed part of the nervous system. So the biggest damage of stress is on our nervous system, and slow diaphragmatic breathing can definitely help with this. So let's begin. All I'm asking you to do is to sit in a comfortable seated posture. This can even be on a sofa or on a chair. It doesn't have to be on the floor, especially if it makes this uncomfortable for you. Just keep the back straight and the spine straight. And you can even place one hand on the abdomen and one hand on the chest so you can feel the movement of the belly and the chest. And now just begin to breathe in. Try to breathe in from the belly. And take the air up to the chest and exhale, slowly move down. Inhale from the abdomen. And exhale, slowly move down. Inhaling deeply. Feeling the belly swell and exhale completely. And now trying to breathe according to my counting. Trying to slow the breath down. Trying to keep pace with my numbering. Inhale on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just hold the breath here, keeping the focus at the point in between your eyebrows, retaining that breath. And whenever you feel ready, slowly releasing the breath. And now bring the hands down. And slowly just calming the mind, calming the body. You can see how this kind of breathing has immediately made you feel much better. Now coming to a second practice, it's a very, very simple posture. It's very lovely. Just a Pavan Muktasana, just lying down on the back and hugging the knees towards the chest, giving yourself what I like to call a yogic hug. Also amazing for the digestive system, for the spine, but more than anything else, amazingly relaxing for the mind. You feel a sense of ease when your back reaches the ground, when you give yourself that tight hug. When you support your spine, you're able to breathe in deeper. So just lying here, closing your eyes, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And now slowly, just moving from this posture into the Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of the feet together and just take your arms and place them on your knees. And just lie here and once again allow your chest to just settle into the ground and place your palms on your knees and just breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Just allowing the breath to settle in. It's a beautiful posture for, once again, just relaxing, moving from the sympathetic to the parasympathetic nervous system. And now slowly hug the knees into the chest, rolling over to the right side and coming up and moving into our last practice. Just bring your knees sitting in a Vajranasana, taking a breath here, and then slowly let's move the chest down onto the ground, bring your forehead on the ground, and take your palms and place them towards the sky, and just stay here and breathe. Inhaling deeply, exhaling completely, inhaling deeply, exhaling completely. And then slowly with control coming all the way up. Just taking a comfortable seated posture and allowing yourself to rest. Take a moment just for yourself. And now let's look at yoga to manage high cholesterol. A lot of high cholesterol is due to two reasons. It is because our body is not able to digest our food in the correct way, and also because of stress. You know, high stress leads to our cholesterol levels going high. So both of these have a direct impact. So through yoga, you can actually address both. So let's first address the first reason on how can we digest our food in a better way. So even if we are eating food which may not be the very best for us, our body still has the ability to actually digest it and process it without too many ill impacts on our body. In fact, many of yoga's texts say that through a regular practice of yoga, the body can actually even digest poison. All right. Okay. Don't try that. But, yoga scriptures do say that the body's digestive system and the system of processing whatever we eat becomes very, very strong. So even when it leads to the increase of metabolism, that too can have a profound effect on just helping with our cholesterol levels. So the first very, very easy tip for all of you is just to sit in Vajrasana. When you sit in Vajrasana, this is a beautiful way of actually digesting all of our food because we're stopping the blood flow. We're actually, it's sort of like locking our legs and the blood is flowing down and we're locking the blood flow. So everything settles in our abdomen. So just by sitting in the Vajrasana, your digestive processes are increasing. So after any meal, try and sit like this. And if this is difficult for you, there's too much pressure on your ankle, you can simply roll a towel and keep it underneath your ankles, and this helps. You can use cushions to support your knees. So definitely use cushions, use a towel to assist you in these seated postures. It can be difficult to sit like this, especially for a long time. And for this pose to take effect, it takes at least 5 minutes. So you need to remain seated here for a minimum of 5 minutes. Many times people do this for 30 seconds and they say, oh, it doesn't work. But, well, it's like taking a medicine. If you take a too small dose, it's not going to work. So definitely, do remember to stay in any of these asanas for at least 5 minutes. The longer you hold them, the more benefits these will all bring in the practice of yoga. The second practice that we're going to do is called the hare pose, the Shashankasana. We're going to just bring the legs apart. And once again, we're still working on our digestive system over here. And you're going to bring the arms up, stretch them up, and as you exhale, you'll slowly come down. And if this is all that you can reach to, that's also fine. Sometimes you may not have the flexibility in your body to do that, but if you can slowly come all the way down and bring the forehead on the ground. Again, use cushions. Use a towel to help you rest your head, to give a little bit of leverage. And when you do this, you immediately feel the effect on your digestive system, on your abdomen. You'll definitely feel it in your hips and your pelvis. And once you're here, definitely take long, deep breaths. Trying to settle into the posture and hold it for as long as the body allows you to. And then slowly, with control, coming all the way back and remembering to hold these postures for as long as the body and the mind allow. Moving to our next posture, which is a dynamic posture. We're still working on our abdomen region to help with metabolism, to help with digestion, to help with processing. And also, helping the health of our heart. When we help the digestive system, we're also helping our heart do its functions properly because we're removing a lot of tension. When we aid one system, our body's entire machine, it all gets helped. So we're also working with the digestive system, the health of our heart. Now press the hands alongside the body and slowly begin moving the hips up and down. This is a gentle inversion. It's helping our heart, pumping blood to the heart, allowing blood flow into the heart region, helping purify our blood, also helping with then cholesterol. So there's two things here. It's digestion and the health of the heart, and yoga is helping with both of them. And now you can interlock the hands underneath you and just push the hips up and stay here. Let the blood flow into the heart. You can squeeze the thighs together, so don't allow the legs to move too far apart. And if this is too much for you, you can always use a cushion underneath your waist and just stay here like this. But try to move up to your maximum, pushing into the feet, into the shoulders, into the Setu Bandhasana, a beautiful, beautiful asana for helping with the health of your heart, which then helps with managing cholesterol. And making sure that you're breathing in deeply, breathing out completely, breathing in deeply, and breathing out completely, and slowly moving down, doing a little counter posture here, the Pavan Muktasana. You can hug the knees into the chest and just roll side to side so that you're able to get any relief. If there's any strain in the back, you can help mitigate that by this posture and by gentle rolling on the spine, and then moving over to the right side, slowly coming up to a seated posture and moving to our next asana, the Paschimottanasana, or the seated forward bend. You can just bring the soles of your feet together. And the first step is to bring your palms alongside the body and just open up the chest and push the body up. So you're not sinking down, but you're really sitting straight up, and you can immediately feel the effect in your abdominal region, helping with digestion, helping with abdominal strength, and just also with your spine, So many benefits to each yogasana. And now slowly, once you're here, you're going to raise the arms up, stretch them up, and gently come down. And for some people, even this much is enough. I don't want you to overstrain and overstretch. Even that's not good. But just staying here, pushing the toes back, and getting a slight forward bend. Again, this is really, really helping with the health of the heart, with the digestive system. It's a beautiful asana for helping manage your cholesterol levels. And making sure that you're breathing in every posture, because breathing, this deep breathing that comes along with various yogasanas, this is helping with the stress. And stress is one of the big reasons for high cholesterol. High stress level impacts your heart, it impacts the digestive system, and when these two don't work correctly, immediately the blood isn't purified the way that it should be. Your metabolism goes down, your digestive strength goes down. And slowly, slowly, you can just stay in this posture, enjoy this feeling. And you can move the arms back. And we do a gentle inversion once more. Again, moving with blood flow to the heart. Bring the arms behind you. And you can do this with the knees bent. So you're slowly moving up. And then you move down. You move up, and once here, you can just stay here and push the hips up. And if you're able to, you can even straighten the legs over here, so that you're getting a full, beautiful, deep body stretch. Inhaling and exhaling, and slowly coming back down. You can hug the knees towards the chest, so that you get a nice, once again, yogic hugs. And you can move the head side to side, just in case there was any stress in the back or the neck. This is a beautiful way to mitigate this. And then come back into an easy sitting posture, Sukhasana. And now moving into our final segment, yoga for diabetes. Yoga can help immensely with diabetes. I have seen this in my own family, where many of my family members have used yoga to help manage diabetes for life, and in many cases, reverse diabetes. Yoga is like a boon to diabetes, so please try and do these asanas, not just once a day, but 2 or 3 times a day. Do them in the morning, do them in the night, if you get a chance in the afternoon, if you're really serious about your health, which I hope you are. Especially in this day and age with this situation, it is so, so important to take care. And I really hope that this wonderful series that the Aditya Birla group is providing you with, you're able to use these. Now, about diabetes, do remember that, diabetes is directly related to the health of our pancreas, and the pancreas is alongside the body. Most people think the pancreas is here. It's not. It's here. And when we do twisting postures in yoga, we are giving our pancreas a massage. We're helping aid the pancreas. So just like when we take our muscles and we squeeze them and then relax them, when we even with our hands, when you squeeze and relax, you feel the tension easing out. Just like that, with our pancreas, you can actually massage your internal organs through the practice of yogasanas. So for diabetes, twists are very, very good. So today I'll be showing you a few postures and a few gentle twists that can be highly beneficial. You can even do these sitting on a chair, so taking breaks in between work by doing these, and actually working on your spine as well. These are very, very soothing. The first one, just an easy twist. Bring the arms up alongside the body. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, simply move back and look over and above your right shoulder. Stay here and breathe. You're really trying to wring the waist as if you're wringing a towel. Coming back to center, and now moving to the other side, wringing the body towards the left. Squeezing all the way. And if you have a chair, you can actually hold on to the back of the chair and go in even further. This helps move you even deeper into the posture. And now slowly come back up, and you can immediately feel the relief. Now another simple twist, you're going to raise the arms up over and above the head, interlocking the fingers and stretching all the way up. And once you're here, once you're stretching up, so you're not only twisting, you're also stretching everything up, moving the organs. Inhaling and then twisting to the right, looking over and over towards the right side, moving with your ears as much as possible. Try to follow your ears, move your ears moving to the side, and twist the body all the way. So it's not just your head twisting, it's your waist, because remember that we're still working on the pancreas. And slowly coming back to center, raising the arms up and twisting towards the left side, really squeezing from the waist. Squeezing all the way. Inhaling, moving up. And exhale, slowly moving all the way down. And just taking a moment to relax. 2 very beautiful and easy twists. And now to my favorite posture, the Ardha Matsyendra Asana. So just pay attention as we do this because it's easy to get all twisted up in this posture. So sitting in a Vajrasana, shifting both the legs to the right side. And now you're going to take your left leg and you're going to slowly bring it over and above the right knee. So you're sitting in this beautiful twisted posture and you're raising your arms up. Inhale deeply. And as you exhale, move the right arm over and above the left. Keep your arms down and look towards over and above the left shoulder. You can raise the arm up over here so that you can use your arm to move even further back. Stay here, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Deep breath in and deep breath out. And now slowly coming all the way down. And now you can do the same on the other side. So coming back into this Vajrasana, moving both the legs over towards the right side. Take the right leg, bring it over and above the left. So you're in this particular posture. Keep the arms in a T position. Inhale and exhale towards the left. Bring the right arm behind you and slowly twist, twisting from your waist. So you really feel the benefits in the waist. And just stay here visualizing your pancreas, visualizing every organ becoming stronger and stronger as you do these amazing postures, which are like magic in this age. Really, I do believe that yogasanas are magical and they can do magical things to your body. And now slowly coming back to center and then hugging your knees towards your chest. Move the head up and down, left and right, just easing any tension and coming back to an easy, gentle seated posture. Thank you so much for joining me for Aditya Birla Health Insurance's Health from Home series. Please do these postures as much as you can. As I said, yoga is magic. And you now have the choice to bring this magic into your life. Namaste, and thank you.